English.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kristen Cho.
And I'm Cameron Word.
Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at The Kristen Cho. And I'm going to have a free giveaway, book giveaway.
Yeah.
Ooh, March book giveaway.
Can I get a free book?
Oh, you can get 10 books.
Okay.
Cameron. And you can also follow Cameron, too. You've got also an account.
Oh, yes. At Cameron.word. So you can come see me there. I'm not running the book giveaway.
Yes.
So specifically, if you want a book, you do have to go to at The Kristen Cho.
Okay, very good. All right, so we've got a business dialogue for you today, and the topic for this month is hiring a virtual assistant. I already interviewed 3 candidates. So candidates is a very important word during a hiring process, isn't it?
Yeah.
What
is that
is
how you usually pronounce it?
Candidates.
Okay.
Yeah, candidates.
Yeah. I think there is this slight regional thing. Mm-hmm. Of course, we do say candidate. Mm-hmm. I say candidate.
You say candidates.
Candidates.
Yeah. It can go both ways.
Yeah. I think both pronunciations are available. But a candidate or a candidate is someone that is trying to get a job or trying to get an award. So when you talk about the Grammys or the Emmys, the people that are in the final round, you would say that they are candidates for that award.
Yes, absolutely. 후보자, yes, and there's 3 of them. Okay, so they are interviewing 3 candidates or candidates. Here are some expressions that we're going to cover. To fill out something.
Here you're writing in your information into a form.
Okay. And to free up something?
This means that you're making something available. Maybe you were busy, but now you're going to be not busy.
Okay. And finally, to take on something. We've got a lot of phrasal verbs today.
We do. This means to accept a responsibility. You are going to do a task.
Okay, very good. These are the 3 expressions for today. Let's see how they're used in the dialogue.
So, did you fill out the forms and pay the fee for the virtual assistant website?
I did. And I already interviewed 3 candidates. I picked a woman named Melanie and sent her an offer today.
I think you'll be very happy when it frees up your time and you can finally see a movie with me.
Me too. Because if it doesn't help, that means I'm taking on too much work.
I hope Melanie is exactly what you need.
We'll see soon enough.
Here we go. Please join us on page 110. We're going to begin with Ella. She says, so, did you fill out the forms and pay the fee for the virtual assistant website? Okay. So remember, Oliver is looking for a virtual assistant.
Yes.
And he has to do some things, which is first, fill out the forms.
Yes.
And pay for the fee for the website. There's always a fee. Nothing's free.
Nothing is free.
Nothing is free. So if you fill out the forms, what are you doing?
You're writing in the information that the form is asking for.
Okay.
So name, birthday, address, probably your educational history.
Sure.
Things like that.
Basic information. But I think probably, though, you also would like to know their experience, the years of experience and what they did.
Yeah.
Probably. That's included in the form. And what does Oliver say?
I did, and I already interviewed 3 candidates. I picked a woman named Melanie and sent her an offer today.
Okay. So Oliver already interviewed the candidates. Okay. And there were 3 of them. 3. Okay. And we talked about the word candidate or candidates.
Yes.
And these are potential assistants.
Yes.
Yeah.
So a candidate can be someone that is interviewing for a job, someone running for election.
Yeah, election, yes.
Someone that is trying to get an award. You could even be someone trying to get a grant. So a grant is like money from the government to do research or to help with a charity.
Right.
and they'll have candidates. They haven't gotten the money yet, but it's the final round of people that they're considering.
Right. So who should we give this money to?
Yes.
Candidate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Okay, very good. And also, too, sometimes at EBS, we actually have, I don't know if it's an yearly thing, but we do look for, people who can work in broadcasting. Reporters.
Yeah.
Voice actors. Yeah, all candidates.
Looking for new talent.
The new talent, yeah. Okay, so then Ella says, I think you'll be very happy when it frees up your time and you can finally see a movie with me. Okay, so let's talk about this expression, free up.
Yes.
So we know the word free, but I've not, maybe our listeners are not familiar with this phrasal verb.
Yeah.
Free up.
Yes. So free up here, this free is not about price, like $0.
Yes.
Right? Like
공짜.
공짜.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, it's more related to freedom, liberty.
Yes.
The ability to freely use your time. So if you free up your time, it means that you used to be really busy, but now, because the assistant is helping you, you have more time to do other things.
Yeah.
So this free up can be used with your schedule. You could use it with funds. Maybe you free up some funds to build a new playground.
Oh,
at the school.
Okay.
So
to gather the funds.
Yeah. So to find more money in the budget.
More money. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like working moms really would all love to have an assistant.
Oh, yeah.
So kind of free up our time, because I feel like on the weekends, everybody asks, how was your weekend? And I'm always like, busier.
Yeah. Well, just think historically. If you were rich, you definitely had someone to help you with the children.
You would have a nanny, a housekeeper,
cleaning,
a chef.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
This doing everything by yourself?
It's crazy.
It's a very modern situation.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's terrible. But anyway, we will take whatever that frees up our time a little bit. Okay, what does Oliver say?
Me too. Because if it doesn't help, that means I'm taking on too much work.
So if you take on too much work, it means essentially that you are working too much. But what is this expression to take on?
You're accepting too much. Too much is coming in. And I think visually, it might be good to think of a related meaning of this phrasal verb.
Okay.
Take on. So there is an expression to take on water.
Okay.
When a boat is sinking and the water comes in, that is your boat taking on water. Think of like the Titanic.
Yes.
The water was coming in. And they couldn't stop it.
Right.
And you're trying to throw the water out, but you're still going under.
But it's sinking.
Right.
Yeah.
In the same way, with taking on too much work, it's like the work keeps coming in.
And you're sinking.
Like
the Titanic.
There's too much work.
Yeah, that's right. But you can also, I've heard this expression used to take on responsibility.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be too much, right?
Yeah.
It could just mean you're accepting that responsibility.
Got it. Okay. Just another way of saying accepting responsibility. Okay. Ella says, I hope Melanie is exactly what you need.
Yes. And then Oliver says, we'll see soon enough.
This is our power pattern today. We'll see soon enough. So soon enough.
Yeah.
It's hard to figure out what this means. We'll see soon.
Yeah.
Okay, that we understand, but soon enough.
Yeah, there is an extra feeling here. So we could have just said soon. We'll see soon.
Yeah.
But we'll see soon enough.
Yeah.
There is this feeling of, we just have to wait. It won't be long. The results will be obvious very soon.
Very soon.
Yeah. So there's no point in worrying about it, because it'll be soon enough.
I see. So it's like not just saying soon, but it's also saying soon and don't worry.
Yeah. Well, there's no point in worrying. Melanie could be the wrong choice, But the answer to that question...
It will come.
Will come very quickly.
Yes, that's right. Okay. Let's go ahead and listen to that dialogue one more time.
So, did you fill out the forms and pay the fee for the virtual assistant website?
I did, and I already interviewed 3 candidates. I picked a woman named Melanie and sent her an offer today.
I think you'll be very happy when it frees up your time and you can finally see a movie with me.
Me too. Because if it doesn't help, that means I'm taking on too much work.
I hope Melanie is exactly what you need.
We'll see soon enough.
It's time for Power Note. We're on pages 112 and 113. If you fill out something, oftentimes you fill out a form, fill out an application, right?
Yes.
I'm here for my dentist appointment. The name is Tony Stark.
Okay, Mr. Stark, please sit over there and fill out this form.
Okay, yeah, this is maybe you've seen some Marvel movies.
Yes.
Okay, so fill out this form. That's true. Dentist office, a doctor's office, anywhere where you're like the first time, you've been there the first time, you have to fill out something.
Yes.
After the car accident, Sheila spent 2 hours filling out insurance forms. Yeah.
I hear that's the worst. Like, anytime you have an accident or, someone in your family passes.
Yeah.
You still have so much paperwork that you have to fill out.
Totally.
And emotionally, you're dealing with so many things.
Right.
And then people shove a piece of paper in front of your face.
So true.
And
you need to do this and you need to do that.
Fill
and do
this
that.
out. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I had a friend and, their father passed away or her father passed away. And it was like, you have no time to grieve.
Yeah.
Because you're so busy, taking care of all of these documents and forms and things like that. You got to fill out. Yeah.
So true. Another thing I've heard that people have to fill out a lot is, for example, when people get married in the United States, traditionally in the U.S., the woman takes the man's last name, right?
Yes, traditionally.
Traditionally, not all the time.
Right.
But if they do that, the woman has to spend so much time filling out forms. Because she has to change her passport.
Oh, yeah.
She has to change her driver's license.
Totally.
She has to change everything. Official document that has her old name on it.
And I feel like in that sense, Korea is just so nice that everyone gets to keep their names.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a big hassle to do that.
I mean, growing up in the U.S., it seemed natural for the women to change their names. Yeah. But now living here, you just think, what? Why? It just doesn't.
It's so true.
I'm sure it's such a headache to fill out all those forms.
You're absolutely right. Okay, good example. Now, free up something means that you have kind of the freedom to do something. More is available to you.
Yes.
Cheryl, can you free up time in my schedule so I can have lunch with my wife?
Sure, Mr. Jackson. I'll move your meeting with the head of marketing to Monday.
So typically we do use this a lot with free up time, don't we?
Yes.
Okay. How about this? If you watch the kids for an hour, that frees up time for me to do the laundry. When the babies are really young, seriously, even an hour is a lot. Even like resting for an hour or two is a lot.
Yeah.
It really is. Because then 2 hours later, it's like, and they're like, I'm hungry.
I can't imagine.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's been such a long time, but I remember it very, very vividly.
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else can we free up? Just one more example.
So we've been talking about time. We talked about money.
Yes.
You can also free up your mind. Let's say you have the type of job where you need to think a lot. But there are all these small little things that you don't want to have to think about. Like all these small little problems. Maybe you give that to your assistant. The assistant deals with the small problems.
Right.
You free up your mind to think about the big problems.
Yes,
right?
so true.
Think of like the president of a country. Usually they don't solve every single thing themselves.
They cannot.
They have assistants and advisors to do the other things,
Right.
which frees up their mind to think about the country as a whole.
That's right.
Hopefully.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
One person can't do all of that.
Right.
They're just only human. Okay, very good. How about to take on something, which means to accept or undertake a task or responsibility? Let's see how it's used. Are you willing to take on more responsibility at work?
Sure, if that comes with a nice raise.
If you give me more money.
Yeah.
And you can sometimes say to your boss, like, I am swamped. I have too much work. I cannot take on more responsibility or more projects.
Yeah.
Or more whatever. Okay. We took on the job of training the employees of the two merged companies.
Yes.
Okay.
So maybe it was a special team that was made to deal with this merger that they had.
That's right. What else can you take on?
You can take on different, let's say, issues in the office.
Oh.
Like I took it upon myself, we might say. I took it upon myself to, bring donuts in every Friday.
Okay.
It's not like a super big responsibility, but you're like, I think it's important for the company atmosphere, the company spirit,
morale,
to bring in donuts or something.
Yeah. So all of these examples seem very serious. Take on more responsibility, take on projects, but you can also take on, being the kind of person who's like the cheerleader in the department.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably still taking it seriously. Like you think, it's important for me to be the cheerleader. Even if it's not like, I'm the accountant, I will take care of all of the money.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. Okay, power pattern, soon enough, which is really saying, it's going to happen soon. Yeah. I know it.
You know it, yeah.
You know it. We'll be in Boston soon enough.
I'll have my test results soon enough.
Yeah. It's happening soon, and there is certainty that it will.
Yes.
Okay. Candidate or candidate is on page 114. There's a nice definition there. Do check that out. And what else should we do?
Please go to Audio Hakdang, and after you fill out a small form to get all your information in, you can listen to so many great shows for a small monthly fee.
Very good. I love how you tied that in. You're doing a good job, Cameron.
Why, thank you.
Yeah, fill out that form. All right. Have a great day, everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.